Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So today I want to show you a rather interesting workshop item. Now, this particular walker is based on a US military design. A little bit to explain that is that it is used to carry supplies and equipment into areas where quad bikes and other vehicles couldn't get. Now, this machine replicates it to the best of its ability in Space Engineers. It definitely needs a bit more work, but still it is walking. Now, the question is it as smooth as other walker sort of designs? Definitely not, but it is faster, a hell of a lot faster. And combining this with its little thruster setup, it can go quite fast across a whole variety of different terrain. And I just thought it was a really cool concept to show you. You can see how the legs are actually flexing here. So you've got two independent joints. You've got a leg joint, and it works much like a horse does. As you can see, as the joint bends backwards up at the top, the leg actually releases, it picks up the hoof, or whatever you want to call it, the tyre in this case, and then raises it to the front. And you can see it almost trips. And if you've actually seen the real one, I think it was done by something, was it Boston Dynamics or some place like that, where they're building these sort of rovers and testing them out. It walks very similar, and it even trips up like the one that they're developing in real life. Just a really cool system. But the idea behind this is that the player can sit inside here, if I can access this little seat, and you can actually walk around various terrain. Let's actually try taking it down one of these craters I've created when I've been testing this out to see how it does. So if we activate our gyroscopes a little bit and put it in the direction of crater, in my feeling, I think it's just going to fall down the hole, but we'll see how it handles it. It's hopping towards the crater quite slowly. The legs are stepping down. It's stepping down into the crater. Oh, it's actually doing pretty well. Okay, will it be able to push its way up through the other side? Okay, it's doing something. It is moving. Okay, it's not fallen over. I thought it would have fallen over by now. Oh my god, it's actually climbing up the other side. This is beautiful. Oh, it's sliding back down. It's too heavy. Oh, god damn it. Maybe if it had a few less mass blocks. The way that this is supposed to be used is it's supposed to be used with the actual... I'll pop it out of this hole first because it feels like I've got an animal trapped at the moment if I leave it there. The way it's supposed to be used is combining it with the thrusters underneath and a thruster on the back, so you can propel it along the ground a lot faster. The startup sequence is quite easy as well. So we hop in and we make sure our timer block is on at the back. So we'll restart that, hit number 7, and our legs will actually start to activate. And combining this with the thrusters using downward thrust, I'll show you a little bit of a demo of that as well. So if we turn our 3 on and we actually power it forward, we can get a much higher speed. But then it's not really... It's not truly what I would call a walker. Then if you're going to use it, it's just like a hovercraft with legs stuck on the bottom to make it look a little bit better. But if we turn them off, it can walk by itself, even though it is a little bit slower. Definitely a design that I want to see developed in the future. Now, this was designed by Spets, and I'll give you a link on the workshop below in the description. Definitely something to check out, and it's great if you're developing a walker of your own to have a look and be inspired by someone else's work.